On BBC One as we join the National Lottery live from Portsmouth.
Hello. Who said this job doesn't have its perks? Now tonight the National Lottery Live comes from the centre of maritime history, Portsmouth.
Yes, well, Anthea's got the guide, but I, more importantly, have brought the cash in this, the first ever National Lottery's Superdraw, with a guaranteed minimum jackpot of £10 million.
People of Portsmouth who've braved this very cold weather to be with us tonight. Now tonight we are the guests on the flight deck of the Royal Fleet auxiliary ship Argus. It's a big ship for a very big draw, because tonight it's our very first National Lottery Superdraw. Tonight we're guaranteeing a spectacular tax-free jackpot of £10 million.
Well, last week, 1.2 million winners shared a total prize of very nearly £24 million. And one lucky person is sitting at home right now, still counting their New Year jackpot windfall of £6.5 million. We also had 6 winners who matched the 5 numbers plus the bonus ball. And one of them is a syndicate with 7 of the luckiest engineers in the land.
There are 7 of us in the syndicate.
Gary, Steve, Ian, Graham, Jeffrey, Kevin and myself.
It was in a nightclub in Doncaster, out with the lads, as per usual.
Well, on New Year's Eve I never seen a draw or anything. I was out partying and I got back home at 2:30 on New Year's Day morning, and it was a big party on. I just walked through the door and everyone went wild and started cheering, and I just couldn't believe what was happening.
I didn't believe in it, but I don't think anybody would, believe it.
The normal things: house, car, save a bit, spend a bit.
In total we won 336,000 and split 7 ways, it's £48,000.
Probably in US, but US.
If they want me for my money, I'm going to kick them out first thing in the morning.
Unfortunately, I shan't be resigning because I don't think it's quite enough to be able to do that.
I'm going to buy an house and a car, but most important of all,
you need that!
Well, the guys are with us tonight, each richer to the tune of £48,000. And because we know you're fans of his, to present the cheque, one of Britain's finest entertainers, welcome Max Bygrave.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard, and I've got to say, you're looking pretty sharp tonight. That's a great suit.
Oh, you like the suit,
Yeah,
do you? Yes, I borrowed it from Danny Baker.
Best man in town.
Yes.
What are you doing in Portsmouth?
Well, I tell you, I was driving down the motorway and there were 3 hitchhikers and they wanted a lift to Parkhurst.
No, you didn't give them this, did you? Yeah, hold on to that. I think you better do the honours.
Fellas, it's my great pleasure to give this to you. I know it's 7 winners. You've got a cheque here for £106. Now, this is very important because I'll tell you something. The chairman of British Gas has to work all week for this. And this cheque goes to... there won't be a lot left after my fee's taken out of it. But anyway, congratulations, lads. Spend it well. And a lot of people will come up to you and they'll try to give you advice. They'll say, invest in this and invest in that. Don't take any notice. I've got a little flat that's for sale.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sound advice there. Now, on with tonight's Superdraw, for which Arthur and set of balls B are in the frame. And to load these beauties, we have our very own salty old sea dog, Long John Willen. Now, John doesn't know this, but the crew of the Argus have hoisted their very own welcome to him. Can we see that now? There it is. There, the marvellous big glove. Very big hands being that, I think. Anyway, John, will you please, under the watchful eye of our independent adjudicator, load the balls into the machine? Thank you. Now, we all have our own ways of choosing our numbers. For instance, my way of choosing numbers is to choose the numbers that won't come up. However, Di McClanahan, a tutor in the neuro-linguistic programming here in Portsmouth, believes that the subconscious has the answers. So, Anthea, ever keen for a method, went along to one of her classes at the Havant College to find out more.
So, to begin with, I'd like you to take your pendulums, hold it just over your index finger, let it hang right over the middle of that colour wheel, and ask the pendulum to swing out over the colour of the first number it would like you to put down for the lottery. Well, neuro-linguistic programming has been around for about 20 years. It's often called the science of excellence, the art of change. With the lottery, what we've been doing here today is accessing the subconscious mind to come up with the best numbers that your subconscious would like you to put down, so the best numbers for you.
We'd love to be able to control R.F.A and Guinevere. Has anybody from your class won at all?
We have had some small wins within the class. I've also had some very consistent near misses on getting 4 numbers. So we may be onto something here. I'm certainly pursuing the trial and error and to see if I can get it right and hit the jackpot.
So my hopes tonight are hanging on this, a paper clip and a piece of cotton. Well, the ship that we're on is used to train pilots and backup crews to keep helicopters like this one in the air.